know what I hate, dude?
What?
I have, like, I feel like sometimes I have, like, the most potential in the world.
Yeah?
To, like, have a good job and stuff, but I just don't have the motivation, dude. Like, I feel like I have all the talent.
Don't.
Son, like, I feel like I have all the talent to do these things, but I just don't have motivation to do it.
Don't do it. That's the thing. Like, you know what you need to do. You can do it, but you just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like that
Whatever.
for a while. I woke up though. I got an epiphany out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I literally one day I just woke up out of like a fucking high and coma. No, not even kidding. Just like woke up drunk and high, and I was like, what the fuck?
See, that's the thing. You just gotta think in terms of what is my purpose in life.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, even that takes a lot to find out.
Yeah.
If you just have a generic work hard, find what I love,
Yeah.
do my best
Uh-huh.
kind of goal, just think in those terms.
Yeah.
Think in the long term.
Mm-hmm.
What would a future employee or, future CEO want from me?
Yeah.
What kind of expertise?
What would your parents want you to do?
No,
They would-
honestly, fuck that.
No.
No.
If you have good parents. That's hard to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I would call that statement.
That's
Yeah,
what
dude.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Don't quite use that angle.
All right, find a good idol to look up to, and what would he do? Don't even look to your parents. Find somebody who's respectful, who's honest, who's prideful, who does everything he's supposed to do. A gentleman, a true gentleman, and look up to him.
Exactly.
Set that as your standard. That's the easiest thing to do.
Understand.
Find a good person to set your standard.
Yeah.
To. Don't set your standards low.
Set 'em
And make
high.
yourself who you want to be, not who you think you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Just
somebody says you're a faggot or a queer, so what? Shrug it off. You're who you are. Don't let them knock you.
Yeah, dude.
That's the kind of shit you gotta remember.
yeah.
If you're down and depressed, that's your own fault. You let yourself get there.
Yeah.
If you're angry or mad, you let yourself get angry or mad.
Well,
I'm not-
actually, no,
Oh,
I
no,
don't
I don't
agree with
No,
that.
I don't
see,
agree with
you
that.
get mad.
No,
No,
dude, and
Chris,
no, that's not,
listen,
no,
listen,
but Chris, listen,
listen,
hear me
that's
out.
not controllable, dude.
Exactly.
It is.
No,
that's
it's
the
not,
thing.
Will.
A
No, it's
lot-
not, Chris.
A lot of people say, "Oh, words are just words. Just don't be offended by them."
They really are.
But you can't. It's
It's not impossible.
No,
You
Wheels,
can't
It's
not
Wheels,
be
these things like
offended at
diagnosing people with these things, dude,
Yeah.
that's
No,
not
okay, you know what I did
controllable.
for a year?
Huh.
I spent a year meditating. Through high school, like last year. I was smoking all the fucking time, and I spent like my spare time by myself just meditating, thinking.
Yeah.
And I came up with the notions. You can really just shrug it off if you don't let it get to you. Just ignore
But
it.
see, that's the thing,
That's
dude.
the
Like,
thing.
it could get
No,
worse
hold
than
on.
just...
No, Chris.
Chris, it could be worse than just the problems like you or me or
But
Wheels
you're not listening
has.
to me all the way. What I'm trying to say is it takes a lot of self-control
Yeah.
But see, that's the
But-
thing.
but-
and
If-
patience.
if we follow that trail, then we could become numb, and you don't want to
No,
become
not
numb.
numb. Don't
Yeah.
ignore everything that everybody says, but just ignore the shit that knocks you down. Like when someone's
That's-
trying to like knock you down, just shrug it off. Don't let it get to you. And someone's trying to piss you off, just try and act cool. Be like, yo, man, what's your problem? Like, he's angry
Nah,
and pissed
nah,
off
that's
your face. Just be like, what's
that's
up?
not possible.
Yeah.
Like, you see me do it.
Chris,
No,
that's...
Do it.
First of all,
I've seen you do it, dude, but that's like... But like when you get diagnosed with shit, dude, like
Yeah.
that's when things become medical, dude.
Exactly.
Diagnosed with like what?
Like
Physical shit or mental
ADHD,
ADHD, you
depression,
can change that, but you can learn to control it.
chronic
You can learn to
depression,
control
dude.
it.
Mood swings. No,
No,
definitely
dude,
not.
no.
You can't control that. Whenever I'm on the verge of a seizure and I act pissed as fuck. Exactly, I can't control
No,
that.
but Chris, I get your point. What you're trying to say.
Tame your hyperactivity.
Like I get the
No,
point that you're trying to
actually, no,
say,
you
but like
can't.
I just like don't know like about like the other part, dude.
ADHD, epilepsy, all that. Those are neurological issues. They're in the brain. You can't control that.
I mean, the worst part of ADHD for me is my what is it? Spontaneousness. Like I'll just randomly do.
Do you hear all of these geese?
They're not geese. They're fucking bullfrogs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. What were
But
you saying though?
what?
I mean to cut you off there. ADHD moment.
Yeah.
See, that's the worst thing. Like that's.
See, like
fine.
something like that's not controllable.
No, but you can learn to live with it. You can learn to.
Yeah,
like,
you can learn to
accept it.
live with something like that. Just
Yeah,
being like,
accept
oh,
it,
that's just
yeah.
like my
Each and
ADHD.
everything in your life,
But-
just deal.
but-
You can deal with in some way or another. There's a key to figuring it out. Think about it long enough, you'll find it.
Chris, what about
Everything
Chris?
has a trick.
What about like post-traumatic stress disorder?
Exactly.
Find what makes you easy. Find what makes you happy. Find what doesn't stress you
But
out.
that
and
involves
then you can deal with
science.
it. Get
That-
to your comfortable zone, then deal with it.
That involves the science of counseling, though. You
I mean,
can't
I've seen
do that
people
on
bounce
your
back
own.
from PTSD from getting a dog and living in the countryside, and they bounce right back to that because there was nothing to bother them, and that dog companionship and his wife
But
was enough for him.
but that technically would be something counselor would advise. That would.
It's a therapy
that
for
would
it.
be- That would be scientific.
No, that's a therapy for it. But what is a therapy? It's a trick. It's a way to fix it.
It's not a trick. It's a scientific, not experiment. It's a scientific notion. There's science behind therapy. It's not
I know.
just.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, 40 years ago, there wasn't much science to
That's a
therapy.
key.
Like 40 years ago,
Yeah, dude.
like in the 50s to 70s, like it was biased, like it was sexist. We've come a long way
Yeah.
as a society, you know, since like I would call the modern era, which would be like the 60s. We've come a long way.
Yeah.
So if you're ever like, if you're ever like in your 40s or 50s and say, oh, because I went to a counselor in the 80s and he, you know, didn't do shit for me, oh, that means it'd be the same. No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
We're just fallible human beings for the most part, so we're gonna make mistakes, but luckily we're learning off of most of the mistakes that we've made,
Mhm.
which progresses our mental maturity, mental capacity, just progresses, you know, us as a culture. So just ADHD. ADHD.
Wait,
That
Wheels.
was-
Wheels, did you really just do that, son?
Yeah.
Like I can't. We just got into like the most deep conversation in this part of the movie. Like it just got really, really
Yeah.
deep, and we didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't even know how I, you know, got from one topic to the next.
Yeah.
But what do you think of what I just said?
I like it, Wheels.
Yeah.
That's what smoking marijuana does to you guys.
Yeah. And like, you know.
That's a good ass thing.
Actually, back on the medical thing, like, you know, years ago, I would just be dismissed. I would be at an institution. But luckily, our culture has overcome its fear and ignorance and has learned things through science to where we understand disability. It's not something that you gotta run from or cage up so the rest of the world doesn't have to know that people with disabilities exist. It's something to embrace. We progressed as a society, and there's a good way for some things, a worse way for others. But this is about the better ways. This is about understanding what capacity that we've had and relating it to the current state. We can end wars if we just think before we arm people. We can end wars if we decide, you know what? I'm gonna trade with every country out there. No favorites. We can.
This is so good, dude.
We can be what our founding fathers meant to be. We could be free. Yeah.
You gotta see this. You gotta hear what Wheels is fucking
It's
saying.
10:30, dude.
Huh?
You gotta get moving down there. This is supposed to be a quick trip.
Oh, true.
I'm trying to be quick.
Y'all gotta
I
stop
think-
filming the whole way, because that's slowing you down.
No, I can't really walk.
No,
very
it's not. He
fast.
can't really walk right now, dude.
Here. Because I've got this elbow thing.
Yeah.
You should buy this fucking wheelchair, dude.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea. But yeah, I
But
think
yeah,
that-
dude, I really liked what you just said, dude. Like,
Cool.